who is very familiar to Suncoast Toastmasters, Greg Miller, and could not be ever convicted of not communicating in tone susurration, typically a lot higher level. Greg is a history professor at Hillsborough Community College, and his speech tonight is a 5 to 7 minute non-manual speech. Its title is Kingfish. Greg Miller.
Once upon a time, there was a salesman. He was a brilliant salesman. One could even go so far as to say that he mastered the art of the deal. He entered politics. When he entered politics, he insulted his political opponents by giving them demeaning nicknames. He was a phenomenal public speaker who could alternatively rouse his audience or calm them with his susurrations. He sponsored lavish building projects, which always exceeded their budget, and there were rumors that that money went right into his pocket or into the pockets of his cronies. He was a populist who ran claiming to be a man of the people, but the critics despised him. The intellectuals despised him. They claimed that he was a demagogue. They even went so far as to speculate that he might be a dictator. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I have been referring to Huey Long. Huey Long was the most famous politician to ever hail from the great state of Louisiana. He was born in 1893, and he died in 1935. He held a variety of different political positions, including being the only person in American history to be both governor and senator at the same time. He was nicknamed the Kingfish based on a comic shtick by Amos and Andy, who were two popular comedians in the mid-20th century. He started out as being a supporter of Franklin Roosevelt, but they had a falling out, and Long planned to challenge FDR in the 1936 election. An assassin's bullet prevented that from transpiring. People think that he might have won the election and become the American dictator. But speaking of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he was at the height of his power right after that 1936 election. With Long out of the picture, FDR won the greatest landslide in American history. His Democratic Party had solid control over both houses of Congress. The only thing to prevent him from having absolute power and possibly becoming an electoral dictator himself was the Supreme Court. He planned to change that by stacking the Supreme Court with liberal judges who he'd arbitrarily appoint to water down many of the conservative judges who were already there. Fortunately, his own party stood up against him and told him that he cannot do that. He was going too far. I do not know what the future has in store for us. I hope that our government will be responsible. I hope that our elected officials will be honest and represent the needs and interests of our country rather than their own interests. I hope that they have a skillful foreign policy to represent that of the United States and not betray our allies at the same time and not open the gates to a potential enemy. I hope that they instill racial harmony in our country and they do not violate our civil liberties. I hope that they make America great again, not to say that America has never not been great. I hope this bigly. But what if they don't? What should we do? speak out. Whether it be on an internet forum, whether it be to join a protest, whether it be to donate to the appropriate charity, and most importantly, vote. If you are eligible to vote and you choose not to, then you've forfeited your right to complain. Be a proper citizen, take part, speak out against any proper injustices or improper injustices that might be out there. Because if we don't speak out, then our country could possibly be run by that potential dictator. And if there is any hate crimes in America, even if it is not committed against your group, even if it's a group that you secretly dislike, dare I say, are prejudiced against, speak out nonetheless. Those people have feelings like you. It could be your group next. Remember, an attack against one is an attack against all. I would like to end the speech by a quote by Al Smith. Al Smith, who was also known as the Happy Warrior, was a contemporary of Huey Long and Franklin Roosevelt. He served as governor of New York and then ran for president in 1928. Al Smith was famous for saying that the only cure for the ills of democracy is more democracy. Let's have some more democracy.